Battle through the heavens, Grand World. Chapter 137 failed. Following the command, the 30 participants stared intently at the medicine cauldron in front of them. With a wave of their hands, all kinds of medicinal ingredients appeared on the black stone platform. The movements that had been rehearsed countless times in their minds were displayed in a smooth manner. It's starting. Li Daoyuan sat on a chair and focused on the 30 people in the center of the stage. Hua Yan, Xiao Wang and the rest also put away their relaxed expressions and looked at the stage seriously. The tens of thousands of spectators on the stage also looked at the center of the stage in unison. Although most of them did not know alchemy, watching an alchemist was as smooth as flowing water. Normal control was a visual enjoyment. Swoosh! Two kinds of monarch flames that had fused together instantly appeared on Xiaoyan's left hand. He looked at the herbs on the stone platform. Xiao Yan took a deep breath and raised his right hand. A medicinal ingredient slowly rose. Under the control of Xiaoyan's powerful spiritual strength, it flew straight into the medicine cauldron. At the same time, Xiao Yan gently waved his left hand. The monarch flame whistled as it rushed towards the medicine cauldron. It transformed into a fire dragon that spiraled around the medicine cauldron. When this medicinal herb entered the medicine cauldron, a wisp of flame had already entered through the fire piston of the medicine cauldron. Under Xiaoyan's skillful control of the flame emitted an appropriate temperature. In an instant, the medicinal herb was burned into ashes, and the essence within was completely extracted. Then, the flame turned into a flaming ball, and wrapped around the drop of essence. It entered the bottom part of the medicine cauldron. In the blink of an eye, he had extracted a medicinal herb. Xiaoyan's expression did not change. With a wave of his hand, another medicinal herb swiftly entered the medicine cauldron and began the same process as before. As a middle period of alien stage soul, Li Zan is definitely able to refine a tier 4 and 7-star medicine pill. However, in order to deal a blow to Xiao Yu and I, he will probably use all his strength to refine a 5th-rank medicine pill. Since that is the case, I can only use all my strength to refine a 5th-rank medicine pill. While extracting the herbs, Xiaoyan's mind was spinning rapidly. 2 days before the competition, Li Daoyuan had helped them by favoring others for their own benefits. Where was it? Xiao Yan had used the prestige power spell to temper his soul strength, completely solidifying his early alien realm soul and achieving a stable state. Previously, after Xiao Yan had advanced to the 2nd Dao Monarch Spirit, he could attempt to refine a tier 4 6-star medicine pill with all his strength. After stabilizing his soul, he could already refine a tier 4 7-star medicine pill. An alien realm soul could refine a tier 4 to 7-star medicine pill. Generally speaking, an early alien realm could refine a tier 4, middle tier could refine a tier 5, and late tier could refine a tier 6 medicine pill. Although Xiaoyan's current soul strength had yet to reach the peak of the alien realm soul, he could rely on his stronger soul and monarch flame to refine a tier 4, 7-star medicine pill without any pressure. Ordinary tier 5 pills are still unable to defeat Li Zan. Since that's the case, I'll try my best to refine a tier 5, 2-star medicine pill. Having made up his mind, Xiao Yan took a deep breath and did not waste any more time. With a wave of his right hand, dozens of medicinal ingredients rose into the air. They were all poured into the medicine cauldron. At the same time, dozens of wisps of flame also appeared in a flash. They wrapped around the medicinal ingredients and burned them. Before registering, Xiao Yan had already planned to refine 5th-rank medicine pills. Some of the necessary medicinal herbs were also gathered in 3 complete sets in these few days, and he had prepared a complete plan. Not far away, Xiao Yu also had a solemn expression. His eyes flickered and he had already made up his mind. He took out 3 sets of medicinal ingredients to refine a tier 5-2 medicine pill. He took a deep breath and expelled all distracting thoughts from his mind. His mental state gradually became ethereal. After finding his best condition, Xiao Yu waved his hand and dozens of medicinal ingredients entered the medicine cauldron in front of him. In another place, Li Zan was completely focused on extracting the medicinal liquid. The control of the blue flame in his hand was miraculous. One medicinal ingredient after another was swiftly refined. Following Li Zan's powerful control of his soul force, different medicinal ingredients were burned by different flames. Drops of medicinal essence were extracted and placed at the bottom of the medicine cauldron. While the three of them were concocting with all of their strength, Zhou Gudian, Lu Ying, and Fu Qing, who had high hopes for the pill competition, also had solemn expressions on their faces. They were trying their best to prevent any disturbances from the outside world, using their best condition to deal with the pill competition. If I'm not wrong, in order to become the champion of this year's competition, I will need at least a 2-star medicine pill of the 5th grade. Li Daoyuan stared at the 30 participants and said in a low voice. At least a grade 5 2-star medicine pill. It is possible. Hua Yan replied softly, the previous champion merely refined a tier 4 5-star medicine pill. It's likely that this year, there are more than 8 tier 4 5-star medicine pills and above refined. Li Daoyuan nodded in agreement. Immediately, he said in a deep voice, however, with Li Zan's character, with his middle period of alien stage soul. When the time comes, I'm sure he will be able to concoct a 5th grade 2-star pill. The quality of the medicine pill would determine the victor, which was equivalent to experience in alchemy. Among these few people, Xiaoyan's experience in alchemy should be the richest. Although he was unwilling, I think the final battle will be between Xiaoyan and Li Zan. Hearing Li Daoyuan's helpless words, Hua Yan let out a heavy sigh. Li Zan's appearance had raised the level of the competition by a lot. Even Zhou Gudian, who originally had the hope of winning the 2nd place, did not have the ability to interfere in the top 3. Boom! Just as Xiaoyan was fully focused, he suddenly heard a soft explosion. From the corner of his eye, he could see that one of the participants was already feeling vexed over the fact that he had already expelled the dregs from the medicine cauldron. He pulled another medicinal herb into the medicine cauldron, which was affected by the sound. The alchemist beside him was careless. The flame that was extracting the essence of the medicinal herb trembled slightly. Nearly 20 medicinal ingredients had already turned into waste. Xiaoyan withdrew his gaze and looked at the medicine cauldron in front of him. More than half of the 100+ medicinal ingredients needed to refine the medicine pill had already been used up. Dozens of medicinal ingredients' essence were quietly lying at the bottom of the medicine cauldron. Up until now, everything had been considered to be stable. Rich alchemy experience had played a huge role at this time. Xiaoyan easily avoided some unnecessary mistakes during the process of extracting the medicinal herbs' essences. In the end, he used 0 mistakes to refine all the over 100 medicinal herbs. Not a single medicinal herb was wasted. Next was the merging of the medicinal essences. Xiaoyan closed his eyes and rested for a while. After which, his soul force surged out from between his brows without any reservation, completely wrapping around the medicine cauldron. In Xiaoyan's mind, the several hundred medicinal essences at the bottom of the medicine cauldron were like lamps in the dark night, extremely eye-catching. As his soul energy condensed, a powerful force spread out. More than 100 medicinal liquids that were wrapped in flames at the bottom of the medicine cauldron immediately rose. The flames gradually dispersed. In the next moment, under the control of his soul energy, these medicinal essences surged towards a certain place. Xiaoyan was very careful at this moment. He had reached the most critical step. If the fusion was successful, the embryonic form of the medicine pill would appear. If there was a mistake, all his previous efforts would be in vain. Under the control of Xiaoyan's enormous soul force, these medicinal liquids were smoothly condensed together. With the experience of using his soul force to control the Buddha Fury Fire Lotus, Xiaoyan's step was exceptionally smooth. It's almost a success. Xiaoyan took a deep breath. With a slight movement of his hand, the Origin Monarch Key in his body began circulating rapidly, preparing to pour the Origin Monarch Key into the embryonic pill. Boom! Suddenly, the sound of medicine cauldrons vibrating could be heard. The low and deep sound caused the flames of some alchemists who were trying to extract the medicinal liquid to tremble. Then, they turned into ashes and were expelled. The alchemists looked at the source of the sound with unsightly expressions, but they didn't dare delay. They hurriedly used the ingredients they had prepared to extract the medicinal liquid. Who? Xiaoyan looked at the young man beside him with an expressionless face. The young man's forehead was covered with sweat. He had finally managed to extract half of the medicinal ingredients. He hadn't expected that the flame would suddenly become unstable, causing all the medicinal ingredients he had extracted to become useless. He watched as the embryonic pill that was about to turn into trash was automatically expelled by the medicine cauldron. Xiaoyan pursed his lips and didn't say anything. Just as he was about to succeed, the booming sound of the medicine cauldron beside him caused Xiaoyan's mind to move. All of his efforts were instantly turned into ashes. Sighing, Xiaoyan closed his eyes and stopped to rest. After a long time, under Li Daoyuan's surprised gaze, Xiaoyan's eyes were still closed. With a wave of his hands, nearly 30 medicinal herbs flew into the sky and entered the medicine cauldron. Chapter end. Hi guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.